If you've ever thought to yourself, I wish I had a bigger chest, then give these 3 movements a go. I'm going to be going through in today's push session, but make sure you do them in this order. If you do, there'll be absolutely zero excuse for having a small chest. Right then chaps, the first and very important exercise I think you should all have in your push day, and I'd probably put this one at the start. In 95% of circumstances, this should be at the start, and that is a converging press. We want it to be converging so that we get a good contraction through the whole contractile range of that pec. So we're going from super lengthened in this wide position, going all the way into a very contracted position at the top. This is going to do 2 things. A, it's going to help you drive a really good contraction to take you through the rest of the session. And B, you're going to be training across a full range of motion while you're still fresh. Later on in the session, we're going to put a little bit more emphasis on that lengthened position, so in the stretch. But first exercise, converging. You can see here, I'm on a machine converging press. If you've not got a machine, most gyms do, but if you've not, you could either go for a dumbbell press, like a flat or a low incline, or you could go for a cable press by setting up a bench in front of the cables and then pressing from there. So exercise 1, converging press. I'll be doing 2 sets on this one, just so you know if you want to copy this session. And then chaps, second exercise that you need in your push day to grow a big chest is a Smith machine press. Now, I'm doing this on a high incline to tie in a bit of front delt as well as upper pec. But honestly, if you just want to hit chest, knock that incline down to a moderate to low incline and you can crack on from there. Now, why are we using a Smith machine now? You see, this is going to be very stable, which is fantastic after we've already done that first press, because you're guided by the machine, okay? The second reason is the Smith machine does not converge. It's actually going to be a linear path. So on that movement, on that first movement, we've already contracted the pec, got it nice and short. Now we're going to be more challenging that stretch position of the pec, which is going to get you freaking massive. So another 2 sets on here, 1 heavy one slightly lighter one and higher rep. Let's crack into it. Right guys, the third and final exercise that I would recommend for your chest day. We've done the flat converging, we've done the non-converging Smith machine press, nice and stable, gonna guide you through that motion. Now we're finishing off with a pec fly. You could do this on a pec day machine, or you could just go over to the cables and rep some flies out on there. Now, why am I doing this last, you may ask? This takes you through a full range of motion, so you could have put it first. For me, I like to do my presses first. I feel like if I do a fly first, which I've done it in the past, and don't get me wrong, I actually quite like it. But right now, with the current presses I've got in, I've played around with both versions, and it takes a little bit too much of an impact on my pressing performance. Now, why do I even have a fly in anyway then, if I've already hit my chest on the presses? If you've got a weak chest, it's likely that you're pressing with your front delt and with your tricep. So with this fly, we're essentially just taking the tricep completely out of it by not having any elbow bend, right? You're not going to be pressing here, you're going to be flying in here. So that tricep is really not going to come in, and it allows me to focus the tension actually on my chest rather than going into other muscle groups. So final exercise is the fly, all going through the chest. We've got 1 set here, and it's going to be a rest pause. So we'll go through the full set, take a breather for 5 to 10 seconds, and then finish off the set. So just while I'm taking a little bit of a rest here, you'll notice I'm not pausing in the squeeze on this one. I'm pausing a little bit in the stretch, but not the squeeze, because my chest is already cooked, right? There's no point squeezing there now. It's already rinsed. I can barely get there anyway, so let's make the most of this movement and get into that stretch. Hold the stretch there. Essentially where I'm still got a bit of oomph, still got a bit of strength. Oh. All right, that is the session pretty much done and dusted. We've done the converging chest press, we've done the incline Smith, and then we finished off a fly, focusing on that stretch. If you would like a full chest training guide, all you need to do, head down below to my Instagram, DM me the word chest, and I'll send over your free guide that's going to take you through everything you need to grow your chest. Try this session, add on a bit of delts, a bit of abs, a couple of tricep movements in there, and you've got a fantastic push day for you to grow some wham chesticles through in summer. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.